had to have been a weapon shown, I would believe, not just harsh words from someone to draw this kind of response here. But again, now we're hearing that there may be, 3 and 4-year-olds in that building as well. We'll try to get more information on what happened there and what type of search might be going on by police right now somewhere else as well.
All right, Scott Reynolds again there at the scene. Again at 727 West Chestnut Street at JCTC. 3:39. This is what happened as we go through the timeline. We were told there was an active aggressor on campus of JCTC. Students received a text that told them to please evacuate the building or to safely take cover in a locked room. As Scott Reynolds said on the scene there, that police were moving very quickly, that guns were drawn, and after shootings like Arizona, Texas Southern, and the violent message left at EKU on the wall, again, I'm sure they're thinking about those instances and trying to keep everyone safe here. We do know, again, that students were asked to evaluate or stay safe. You can stay up with this story on wave3.com. Get the Wave3 app.
All right, guys, this is Spiro. As you can see, that was a replay there. They're stating that multiple agencies have responded to reports of an active shooter at Jefferson Community College and Technical College in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, this was being posted 22 minutes ago.
We have since learned, though, that there's been no shooter found and no injuries. SWAT team was told to stand down and the all clear has been given. So once again at JCTC, the all clear has been given. This all started about 3:39 today. A call of a shot fired came in. Students then were told to evacuate or to seek cover in a locked room if possible. Very scary, as you can imagine, for those students there. And then crews got to the scene. An initial search revealed no shooter, no injuries. Once again, the all clear has been given. Now, we captured this moment just earlier today. As you can see, a lot of officers, SWAT team running into a building. This is a technical building.
What? They were all walking.
JCTC. Very
Did you see that?
Moments, especially for those who were still inside the building, not sure at that time what was going on. And then, as you can see, many of the students came out, some of them holding their hands up.
One of them holding their hands up.
Was going on. Wave 3 News reporter Eric Flack joining us now from the scene with more. And what have you learned so far, Eric?
Hey, Shannon, the scene is a little bit more calm and the all clear has been given. The ATF, along with Louisville Metro Police and the SWAT team there, sort of meeting and talking and kind of debriefing about what happened. That was the main building that they were surrounding when we arrived on the scene about 20 or 30 minutes ago. But even when we arrived here, although guns were drawn and the protective gear was on, there did seem to be a bit of a calm, not a lot of tense feelings in the air. Officers speaking with one another as if it was fairly evident that things were under control. At one point, though, we did have, as you mentioned, you showed some of that video, some of those officers break off and come this way across the street and rush this building, which is where some of them are coming out right now. You can see the guns are still drawn, even though the all clear has been given. The gear's still on. They're coming out now. We assume everything's okay in there, all clear in there. So far, so good is what we just heard from there. These are some of the students who were inside when the police...
So, I don't know if you caught that. There was a brief second there where the cops were just walking across the street and then, just started running all of a sudden.
Those students, what was that moment like? What was that feeling like for you?
I don't know. It was we was calm. It's just, it's strange to know that you come here to learn and all of a sudden something just pops off like violence or someone that's just doing something out of the ordinary. So, it's just kind of scary, but I'm just glad everybody all right and everybody seems like they're doing fine.
And I understand that you guys were inside the school and something came over the intercom that said, go to the room and stay locked down.
Yeah. That's a good thing about JCTC. They have I think it's like an app called Snap to let us know alert when stuff going on or bad weather or just in this case. So, it was a good thing for us.
Well, let's start to see some of these witnesses, student IDs and stuff like that. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to be an investigative reporter, it might be something, to verify. Obviously, if the person doesn't want to give up their information or whatever, that's, you got to respect the privacy. But so this is just the latest here today. As you can see, this was an active situation. An active aggressor is what they were first reporting it here in Louisville, Kentucky. And reports of an active shooter. This is a replay. It says replay here. It says live breaking here. This is all, of course, going on the heels of this, the president going today, right now, to Oregon, as his motorcade had arrived. And you can see some of the protesters here that have met him at his arrival. They do not want him there. So this is a video of his helicopter. And I think this sign right here pretty much says it all. Obama, go home. People out there exercising their First and Second Amendment rights. I had heard, I haven't seen any pictures of people armed there, but I had heard that people were going to be. You can see the president meeting there with the mayor, Kitty Piercy. So now that wasn't the only thing to go on today. There was another shooting at NAU that I covered in a separate video, and then this shooting that happened since then in Texas Southern University. School on lockdown. Says at least one dead at this Texas University shooting today. So there was 2 shootings today, and then that false alarm there, or drill, or whatever that was very strange. Right here at Texas University as well, another shooting today. They state that currently there is 1 victim in critical condition where the person later died. Okay, so that 2 suspects were in custody according to the Houston Police Department, and a 3rd suspect remains at large. After the shooting, the 3 suspects ran inside the building up to the 4th floor. This happened at an apartment complex outside the courtyard near the campus. And it appears that there was 2 victims, the one that had passed away, rest in peace, and then the one here says was hit in the upper torso and in the back, listed in stable condition. The campus-wide lockdown was lifted. Here's another look at the JCTC in Kentucky. Multiple agencies respond to the report of active shooter, and like you heard the reporter say earlier, the ATF was there along with the local police. They did a floor-by-floor sweep of the building. So yeah, the timing of everything. While Obama goes to Oregon to meet with the victims and the families of this last shooting, we have the one that goes down at another university, NAU. But this one was like at 1:20 in the morning. There was a fight. There were students there. That wasn't like a crazed mass shooter gunman. I mean, different scenario there. But then look, they came out right with the information right away. We knew everyone that was involved. And then we have this one in Texas to where they have 2 guys in custody. Not a whole lot of details there at this point in time, and it was near the dorm, near the school, not on the campus. A totally different situation. 3rd suspect remains at large, 2 in custody. So, but either way, I'm sure they're going to push it right along with their agenda. A whole lot of events here, and of course, it's getting pumped big time. It's going to get pumped big time, and then that's weird the way it went down in Louisville with these guys. The cops, they said that they were calm, and like there was a sense of calm in the air. Was this a drill? What the hell is going on here? So I'm going to leave links for all this. We'll be talking about this and a whole lot more tonight over here on Dabu 777 Real Talk Live. This will be going down at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, we'll hope to see you there. This is Spiro. Peace.